Hi, I'm Kunal Raginwar. So I will tell you first, I'm going to first teach you what are the four ways that I know. Okay. The first pattern is where there is a downtrend already, right? उसके बाद there is a higher high which breaks the previous high, a higher low and then a breakout. This is one pattern. तो आज हम बात करने वाले हैं कि हाउ अ मार्केट करेक्शन एंड्स, बिकॉज करंटली आई फील वी आर इन अ मार्केट करेक्शन, नॉट अ बेयर मार्केट. सो वील हैव अ लुक एट पास्ट के एग्जाम्पल्स कि ये करेक्शन कैसे एंड होता है. एंड आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू 4 वेज इन विच आई नो हाउ इट एंड्स. ठीक है. बिफोर आई स्टार्ट, प्लीज शेयर, लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल. सो नाउ वेलकम टू द गेम चेंजर्स. तो अब हम देखेंगे. सो नाउ करंटली इन द मार्केट देर इज अ बेयर मार्केट विच वॉज बिलो द 50 मूविंग एवरेज. दिस इज ऑन अ वीकली टाइम फ्रेम. द प्रीवियस हाई हैज बीन ब्रोकन एंड नाउ वी आर इन अ कंसोलिडेशन ऑफ सम काइंड, राइट? अ करेक्शन जो बोलते हैं. नाउ the same parameters I have already marked here. ये देख रहे हो these blue lines, vertical lines. ये vertical lines क्या है कि we were in a bear market, bear phase. उसके बाद the previous high was broken and then a correction has come. Same bear market, previous high is not broken but significant movement and a correction. Here a bear market, the previous high breaks and then a correction, right? Can you see these diagrams? I hope everything looks very similar. Look at these diagrams, they look very similar, right? After a bear market, the previous high is broken and then a correction. Now I'm going to delete this. Okay, so let me delete them one by one so that the vertical lines don't go, because we are going to see ये correction end कैसे होता है on a daily time frame. we'll have to shift one time frame lower. ठीक है. now we'll go to this part, these parts first. So I will tell you first, I am going to first teach you what are the 4 ways that I know. Okay. The first pattern is where there is a downtrend already, right? उसके बाद there is a higher high which breaks the previous high, a higher low and then a breakout. This is one pattern. The second pattern इस डेली पे हम लोग डाउन ट्रेंड में रहते हैं. द प्राइस डजंट ब्रेक द प्रीवियस हाई, उसके बाद एक हायर लो बनता है एंड देन अ ब्रेकआउट. दिस लुक्स लाइक एन इन्वर्टेड हेड एंड शोल्डर, इफ यू नो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. द थर्ड इज प्राइस कीप्स ऑन फॉलिंग, राइट? एंड देन वी हैव समथिंग कॉल्ड अ डबल बॉटम and then a breakout. So this is a double bottom, this is a lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low. There is another situation where instead of it makes a higher high but एक consolidation होके ही ऊपर जाता है. There is no pivot or a pullback after the higher high. Right? These are 4 patterns that I know. You can have a look at this video. If it's a bit fast, you can have a look at in slow-mo and you can see it in detail. Okay. Now, what has happened in this fall? Can you see? There is a lower low, right? A lower high a higher low and a breakout. Can you see this is very similar to this pattern, right? एक lower high बनाता है, higher low and then a breakout. See, a lower high, a higher low and a breakout. What happens in this is we are in a downtrend and it's a convincing downtrend, right? ये lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower lows. A sudden break of the previous high, a pullback and then a breakout. Is this not very similar to this pattern? Yes, I think it is very similar. You can have a look at it for yourselves, right? This is the best pattern that I like. What about this? This is again a downtrend. Previous high is broken, a higher low and then another breakout. This is also very similar to this, the first pattern. So I'm going to mark this 1, this is second, this is third and this is fourth. Okay. These are 4 patterns. Now, where else? Yeah. So now this is another. So there is a downtrend, right? Lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower lows. And what is this? Right? This is what I call a double bottom, and then we get a breakout. This is very similar to, you can guess and tell me which pattern it is, right? You can say it in the comment section which pattern you think that was, right? Now, what can we expect here? Do we need to preempt as to what is going to happen? No. Okay. We don't need to preempt. We have to just wait for these patterns and then trade them. You'll ask me where I have to trade. What is the point? See, ये जो higher lows बनते हैं ना, these higher lows or this double bottom or this consolidation breakout, this is where we are supposed to trade. Currently, now I'm going to remove all of these diagrams. You can have a look at the video again if you have any doubts. Currently, market is still in a downtrend. ये अभी कौन सा पैटर्न करेगा वो 4 पैटर्न में से, that has to be like, can it do this, a breakout, a higher low and another breakout, or will it be doing something like a double bottom and then a breakout? We don't know yet, right? Any one of those 4 patterns can happen. We have to just wait and watch and be ready. Okay, chalo, bye, see you on Monday.